RunDisney ASMR video, and I'm really excited about today's video because I had been wanting to do a video about this for a while, but I had to wait for it to come, and then it was delayed. But anyway, over the summer, I participated in RunDisney's virtual 5K series. Since my Star Wars half marathon race in April was canceled, and my Wine and Dine half marathon in November has been moved to virtual. And so I decided to go ahead and do the full virtual series over the summer. So what it is it's done on the honor system. So obviously there's no way for Disney to check to make sure that you actually did the 5Ks, but there's a 5K for each month of the summer, and then if you do them all, then you get an additional medal for completing the challenge. So this year, because of quarantine, my mom and I would do a 5K around our neighborhood. Like, in the spring and the early summer, we would walk a 5K every day around our neighborhood. And then in July, I started doing couch to 5K training. I'm eventually trying to get up to being able to do a full marathon because I want to do the full Disney marathon in January of 2022. I know that there's going to be one in 2021, but I feel like January is still too close and it's a little iffy if it's going to be virtual or real. So my goal is to be able to do the full marathon in 2022. So I started I just decided, even though I'd done half marathons before, I wanted to work on stamina, and so I started on the Couch to 5K program, and I've been going through that every week. Right now I'm on the second week, I think, of the Couch to 10K, because once you finish the Couch to 5K, then there's Couch to 10K, and then Couch to half marathon, and then Couch to marathon. Anyway, so this has been a little bit of a tangent, but because I essentially walked or ran a 5K every day over the summer, so I definitely surpassed Disney's requirement for the virtual series of 3 over the summer. So my medals came today. I was a little worried that they wouldn't come because in the previous summers, so they do their virtual runs every summer. It wasn't just this year because of the quarantine, but I noticed it was a lot more popular this year because of everything that's going on. But anyway, so in previous years when I had done it, my medals came like the end of July, even though August, it's like June, July, and August are the months. So even though August was still a race, like, my medals came really early into the thing. And so then this year I was starting to see people in August saying that their medals had come, and I was I was a little nervous because I hadn't gotten any shipping. And so I ended up contacting RunDisney, and they were like, oh yeah, we'll put your medals in the mail tomorrow. And that was about a week ago, and so now they're here. So I'm kind of curious, if I hadn't messaged them, if they would have come that quickly. But anyway, at least they're here. So go ahead and open this up. So there's 4 medals in here, 1 for each month, and then the completer one for doing the whole series. Hopefully this isn't too loud. Oh no, I think that's all the tape, yeah. So this year, the virtual series was unique because it was the 5th year of it existing. So RunDisney started this virtual summer 5K challenges in 2015. Every year has a different theme. I remember a couple of years ago there was a Pluto theme, then there was an Incredibles theme, last year, I believe it was last year, was a Marvel's theme. This year is Disney attractions. So I like this little box that it comes in. It says 5 years on Disney logo in different colors. It almost reminds me of a smaller version of, so when you do an in-person RunDisney event, when you get to the finish line, they give you a box that's maybe twice the size of this that has like snacks in it at the end of your race. So it'll have like it'll usually have like a go-go squeeze and like a granola bar, and then there's like cheese sauce and tortilla chips and like, I don't know, there's just little snacks to kind of, especially, it's not such a big deal for the 5K and the 10K, but for the half marathon, like usually by the time I get to the end, I'm like, I'm hungry, I need something to eat, and so those snacks are important. So this box kind of reminds me of the snack box from the in-person races. So how does this, it's just, I don't see any tape. This might just slide open, no. So I know it opens here. Oh, no, I'm wrong. It opens on the side. Alright, so let's look at them in order. Does it say the months? I don't think it says the months on them. So I think this one was the June? Maybe? I feel like the teacup one was the first one, but I don't really remember. Because I thought I saw people, because you can plant your bids and stuff online, and so I saw some people dress up and run it in their neighborhood. But, so this one, virtual 5K, and in the lanterns it says 2020. I'm not a big fan of the teacups. Honestly, Alice in Wonderland kind of creeps me out a little bit. I mean, I'm fine with the ride, but things that are Alice in Wonderland themed usually kind of creep me out a little bit. But I wanted to do the whole series because I wanted to get the completer medal. So even though I'm not an Alice in Wonderland fan, I was like, alright, I'll still do the teacup 5K. And in the middle, so it says, the little lanyard or whatever, it says 5 years of running. 5 years of running. And RunDisney virtual 5K with a teacup. And RunDisney medals have Velcro so that you can adjust them. So it's pretty much the same quality as the regular, like the in-person RunDisney races. It's metal. So I would say that this is a little bit bigger maybe than the medals that you normally get for the 5K. I feel like normally the 5K medal is the smallest, and then the 10K one's a little bit bigger, and then the half marathon and the challenge one are like a lot bigger. But this is a nice quality medal. I like that it's kind of like a rose gold border. So that's the teacups one. And then the next one, I feel like this is the one for the next month. It's a little bit, yeah, this medal's a little bit bigger, I think. No, they're about the same size, I guess. Maybe it just feels a little heavier. But the theme for the next month was Space Mountain. This is pretty cool. It's got Space Mountain in 2020, and then it has astronauts on the ride. And it's RunDisney Virtual 5K, and it's got stars in the background. I like this one. It's a nice silver back. So the only difference is that for in-person RunDisney medals, there's like a box back here where you can get your place and your time engraved. But since it's virtual, I mean, you don't know what your place is going to be because it wasn't required that you submit your time. So that makes sense why they didn't put it, but that's really the only difference I can see. RunDisney Virtual 5K 2020. And then the inside says 5 years running, and this kind of reminds me of like the tunnel that you go up in before your car, or before your rocket takes off. I like this one. Space Mountain is one of my favorite rides. So I prefer Space Mountain at Disneyland to Disney World. I like the side-by-side seating because with the one in front of each other seating at Disney World, my legs end up like this, and so I feel like it like hurts my back kind of when you go up and down, and I don't have any back problems at all, so I feel like it must be painful for people who actually do have back problems. So I like the regular side-by-side seating because then your legs just kind of, this is a really, really bad demonstration because I'm trying to use my hands to show you, but you know, you just kind of sit and then your legs just kind of go down like normal, like in front of you. So you have like more, there's more support for your back. So I don't know. Just my 2 cents. And then the last race was Haunted Mansion themed. This medal's pretty cool. So this medal has Madame Leota, and it's like this big kind of glass bubble. So the medal itself, it kind of curves inward, and then we've got the glass ball for Madame Leota. Top, we've got RunDisney Virtual 5K and 2020. This medal is very ASMR friendly. And it's so nice and smooth too. It's like fun to tap on it. Okay, so here's Madame Leota. It's like a kind of bronzy, like it's like a dark metal. And then the back is just plain like the other medals. And so on the inside, I've got the 5 years running. And RunDisney Virtual 5K with like the mansion wallpaper print. So these are the 3 medals from the races. Let me try to get them all in the frame here. So these are the 3 medals from the races. And then, because I did all 3 of the races, then I also got the completer, because even at in-person RunDisney events, if you do the challenge, like usually the 10K and the half marathon in one weekend is a challenge, you get an additional challenge medal. So it works the same way for virtual as it does for in-person. And the challenge medal is like the Disney ticket books from back in the day. So before Epcot opened in 82, so 1981 and earlier, if you went to Magic Kingdom or Disneyland, you would get a ticket booklet, and you would have to give like the tickets to be able to ride the rides, and you could like purchase more if you wanted. So the e-ticket was the one that you had the fewest of, and it was for like the rides that were the most popular. Sometimes people will still call something an e-ticket attraction, and they're just trying to say that it's a really popular ride. And then with the D ticket, C ticket, B ticket, the A ticket was usually for something small, like the Main Street trolleys or the horse carriages or something. But fun fact, which I feel like everyone knows, but like if you're a hardcore Disney fan, but if you don't know this fun fact, they got rid of the ticket booklet when Epcot opened because if they had kept this, they would have had to rank country attractions on the A, B, C, D, and E scale, and Disney just felt like that was not good for diplomacy, because how can you say like, oh, like Canada is only worth a B ticket, but like France is worth an E ticket? So that is why they abandoned this system after Epcot opened. So really cool medal. I like the colors. It's a lot. They're a lot brighter than they look on the camera. Again, just a plain back, and then it says RunDisney Virtual Challenge and 5 years running. So we have got our, okay, let's start with, so our first medal is the Teacups medal. We've got the Space Mountain medal. These are actually really heavy. The Haunted Mansion medal. And then the Completer medal. So we've got all of our medals from the Summer Virtual 5Ks. I'm so glad that they're here, and I can't wait to put them on my medal display. And I'm a little sad that Wine and Dine is going to be virtual. I understand why, obviously, that it's in the best interest of everyone's health and safety, but I am still very excited about the next time that we will have an in-person race. I'm hoping that it's the Princess races in February of 2021, but honestly, who knows? And yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end today's video here. And I will be back tomorrow with another Disney and ASMR themed video. Bye everybody, have a great day.